What's good, family? Listen, welcome to the neighborhood. Listen, we are in Weatherford, Texas at 76088, and I get the joy and privilege of sharing with you guys an incredible neighborhood called University Hills. I'm excited to share this place with you because not only is it a great neighborhood, but as we're making this video, our team actually has a listing that is for sale. So I'm excited to share a couple homes with you, let you know about all the incredible things and features and benefits that come with being in this specific neighborhood. You know, this is the place at Welcome to the Neighborhood TX, where we introduce to you the best homes, not only the best homes, but the best homes in the best neighborhoods. And at the end of the day, me, Kevin Kellan, your favorite realtor in Dallas Fort Worth, Texas, I am here to do one thing specifically. It is to help you become a better you so that you can build a better family and help your family buy a better lifestyle. So let's get in there, let's check it out. And I'm looking forward to introducing these to you. But before we go, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get notified every time we share a video here at Welcome to the Neighborhood. But this today is Welcome to the Neighborhood. What is going on, family? As you can see, we are on our stroll through the neighborhood of University Hills, and we're just going to take a look at how incredible this neighborhood is. We got a little bit of sun. It is later in the evening that I was able to get out here, but this neighborhood specifically, I'm thinking this might be the right neighborhood for you. Listen, one of the things that I enjoy about this neighborhood, it offers a quiet and secure atmosphere. I mean, I got two people walking literally right in front of me, and you can just about hear their exact conversation. And I want to say that I'm gonna make a loop right over here. But if you can see this property right here, that is 2217 Vanderbilt Drive. That is actually one of the properties that we have for sale with Collins Real Estate Group, currently at the making of this video. So if you want a little bit of opportunity to go and take a look at that place and get to know more about the area that we're in, see it for yourself, we can definitely do a showing. All you would have to do is go down into the description below. This is actually listed by a great friend of mine. Her name is Ashton Smith, and this property, oh man, I can imagine you could love this property. This property is a 4-bed, 3-bathroom. It's a modern comfort and convenience. It's in a prime location right here in University Hills. I mean, it's built in 2021. It offers spacious single-story layout. I mean, it's awesome. I would love to get an opportunity to go in and check it out. Maybe I'll have to reach out to Ashton and say, hey, Ashton, I'd love to do a tour of one of our listings, and so you guys can see the inside and not just the outside, all right? Now, it's brand new. That actually listing just got on the market. It just hit at the making of this video about 2 weeks ago. So there's still plenty of time and opportunity to go take a look at it. We're gonna keep on walking in this beautiful neighborhood. I mean, it's a great day outside today. Got a little bit of wind blowing. If you may not be able to hear my voice, of course we can get that fixed in the audio. So hopefully at the publishing and the dropping of this video, everything sounds a whole lot better. But it looks like right here, we also got another property for sale. This property right here looks like 2141 Vanderbilt Drive. Now, most of the houses that are listed are going to be in the between $500,000 and $600,000, and this one specifically has been on the market for about 31 days at the making of this video. and it's going at $555,000. Now, it also is a 3-bed, 2.5 bath, about 25, a little over 2,500 square feet. So definitely beautiful property indeed. It looks like this home is listed by Renee Gallagher at the making of this video. So listen, if you'd love to see the inside of it or love to have a showing with me, you already know what to do. Drop down in the comments or go into the description, hit the link, and let's chat about how we can get together and get you a in-person showing at this beautiful, beautiful property. So we're gonna keep on moving. We'll keep on moving here. And we're just going through the neighborhood, and I'm just sharing with you guys the things that I'm noticing myself personally. You know, here at Welcome to the Neighborhood, we keep it simple. We focus on obviously the safety of the neighborhood. Wherever you live, you always want to be in a place where you can feel safe and secure. You know, we talk about education. We always talk about, is the area developing? Are we in a new developing area where we can enjoy where we live and benefit from the growth of the area? How close are we to major cities, right? Weatherford is one of those cities where it's, you know, not too far from the city. I would say from the city of Fort Worth downtown, I'm about 45 minutes at the most. Of course, when traffic is heavy, it could be a little bit of a difference, but you're way out of the way just enough where you still get that peace and quiet, not a lot of crazy major city traffic or city noise. You know, when it comes down to what you need to be able to live in an area like this, you know, what are the economics, the average economics look like in a neighborhood like this, and your average demographic, right? One of the other things that I've been sharing with you guys is the homes that are for sale here. I mean, there's just a few because obviously this is a beautiful neighborhood that people want to live in. So you gotta stay in touch. You gotta stay connected. So stay close to Welcome to the Neighborhood TX, and we will keep you in the know about all the things, right, when it comes to homes in this beautiful neighborhood. But like I said before, we're gonna keep it simple, and I just want to share with you guys some of the things that I've noticed about being in this neighborhood, specifically starting with, you know, safety wise. Obviously we're much further away from the city, and one of the things that I've learned is the further you get away from the city, the better things just are. I mean, that's just a natural progression of life. The further you get from the city, the less people there are, the less opportunity there is for somebody to do something crazy or act crazy. Now, I'm not saying that you don't got crazy people in these nice neighborhoods, but it's not as many, right? So this place, like I said, quiet and secure. I mean, it's ideal for families, retirees. Like I said, this is a place where people can walk. It's pet friendly, well lit at night, right? We got the sun out right now, but usually at night, I can kind of see where we have some lights on the corners. You know, if you were out on the run, if you're a night runner like me, because you work during the day and all day, but it's a beautiful environment. If you have kids, you know, neighbors seem to be enjoyable. You know, there's not too much of a disturbance. Everybody either keeps to themselves, or as you continue to build your relationship with your neighbors, it might get a little bit better, you know, as far as relationships with those next to you. But as I continue to walk, I could even hear some kids playing, and that's always a good sign for me. You know, when I hear kids playing outside in a nice neighborhood and that's the sound that you hear, you might hear a couple of dogs barking here and there, but when you go to a neighborhood and you hear kids hanging out, man, that's always the best. That's how you know people feel good about where they live, right? It seems like, you know, there's a strong sense of community here. Obviously, one of the things that I love about certain neighborhoods, now it's not as good down that street, but down on this street, if you notice, there aren't any cars parked on the street. It's one of my favorite things, and that tells me a lot about the pride of the neighborhood and the fact that people who live here, they love where they live. They want it to look clean. They want to feel good, and they want their neighborhood to look good as well. So, You know, even when I think about the kids, obviously it's not just the safety that's important, but let me tell you this, it's the education, the schools. And when I think about what the school district here, I believe it's Weatherford School District, what they have to offer, the district is actually known for dedication to academic excellence. You know, the schools that they have are like Weatherford High School, Tyson Middle, strong curriculums, academic placement courses, and extracurricular programs all through the educational system. I mean, it's a beautiful place. So we're gonna keep on moving through here and keep taking a look. I'll tell you another thing that's really cool about WISD is they actually offer, you know, most schools do offer this, but it's enjoyable to know that it does, are the CTE programs, which is the career and technical education, helping students prepare for college or even vocational paths. You can, you know, dive into all of that. One of the things that I like to do is take an opportunity to learn as much as I can to share with you guys. It's always been a pleasure for me. How you doing, man? Great to see you. And that's usually what I'm doing. I mean, we got another property right here as we're coming up on it. Another house for sale right here. That's really nice. See, as you can see, I'm walking by, you know, just strolling through the neighborhood, giving you guys, see, this is what it's like. I'm giving you guys an upfront and close look at what it's actually like to be in some of our neighborhoods. So you got to stay close. I mean, this one right here is 2020. Let's see. This home is for sale. This is 2020 Vanderbilt Drive, right? 494.9. 494.9 is for sale. It is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 2,700 square feet. I mean, that's plenty of space, plenty of room. But if you want to go bigger than that, I mean, that last house that we looked at was a little over 2,500. That one's your 2,700 square footage home. And it's beautiful, 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 beautiful place. I mean, it's got a brick siding, looks like a compositional metal roof. I'm sitting here taking a look at it as I walk past it. So there it is right there. Looks like it comes with, I mean, so many beautiful features. So I would love for you to have the opportunity to see it in person. So definitely jump down in the description, hit those comments, let me know you want to see it. And I can even do an in-person showing for you, or we can do a virtual showing just like this, where I'm taking an opportunity. I'm going in there and I'm showing you guys exactly what the house looks like. But one of the important things that I also want to let you guys know, that in this neighborhood, it looks like we're on city sewer, so city water, if you are curious about that. So that's what is available as far as utilities for this beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. Now, as we've walked by, it seems that most of everything is already built. But here's the beautiful thing about the new developments in University Hills. It continues to grow. Now they have new phases of residential development, bringing more opportunities for anybody to buy. So we're gonna go over here and take a look. And it looks like they're adding 42 new residential lots that are spread across about 15 acres. How y'all doing? About 15 acres. And here's looks like one right here. But as you can see, and that house right there in the far back is being built up. So there are still opportunities. If you're saying, hey, these are some beautiful homes, but I want a custom home. Yes, we can talk about custom home as well. We can definitely talk about a custom home as well, right? Because in this neighborhood specifically, it's home to several reputable builders. Because with Silverleaf Communities, it's one of the well-known, right? They focus on high quality homes, modern finishes, open floor plans. If you're into open floor plans, that's most of the floor plans that I see when I'm looking at the homes in this neighborhood specifically. Is you get that open floor concept of, you know, the modern look of most homes in today's time. So that's what you're getting from them. I mean, they always use energy efficient features. They include large lots, high ceilings, stylish upgrades, granite countertops. I mean, the whole nine, right? Even when they build with smart home technology, which is a beautiful thing as well. If you're into the smart home technology, that's always a great plus. So you can always expect a good mix. You just got to come to the neighborhood, right? Here's what I would say. There's a possibility I could have an open house that you could just stop by and visit and come say hello. So look down in the description. Obviously, at the making of this video is going to be at a different time. But if you catch it at the watching of this video at the right time and you drop down in the description, I will always have it when I'm doing an open house in the neighborhood, so you can come see one of the homes. So feel free, always in all of our videos, whenever you see a neighborhood and you're like, oh my gosh, this neighborhood is beautiful, this neighborhood is amazing, I want to take a look at it, I want to take a look at it now, I want to take a look at it today. There's two ways that you can do that. One, hit the description, hit the link, book a consultation with me and let us get you a in-person private showing. Or even better, if you catch this video at the right time and it just so happens that we have an open house the weekend of you watching the video, come check it out, right? And then at the same time, while you're at the open house, we can go look at any of the we can go look at any of the other homes that are in that neighborhood, because we have the ability to do so. You just gotta be there, and we will make sure that you get to see all that your heart desires, and we'll find the perfect home for you, all right? Now, let me tell you this. I also want to let you know, usually with, you know, Weatherford itself, now usually the population is right around 30,000, 40,000 residents. University Hills, it's usually a nice mix of young professionals, right? Your business owners, you know, tech, right? I'm not saying those specifically, but in those types of industries where you can make a solid income to get into these homes. Because obviously I was sharing with you beforehand that a lot of these homes are going to be anywhere between $500,000 to $600,000, right? So when I think about it, I'm thinking about like the median average of ownership is about 36, right? So it can be a starter home, but usually, you know, from what I see is that most of the people who own these homes, they're into their third or second home. This is their second or third home, right? And so if you're saying, man, I've built up a good amount of equity, or I've had some advances or some promotions in my life, and I'm ready to make my life better, right? I'm ready to get into a better home. I'm ready to get into a better neighborhood, because, you know, that's exactly what I'm all about, right? Helping you become a better you so you can build a better family and take your family to a better lifestyle. Something that you can raise your children, and your children can look at you and say, Mom and Dad, you know, so proud of you guys for the time, the effort that you put in, but not even just proud, but I'm so grateful for the willingness to make the sacrifices that you made, and do the things that you were willing to do so that we could have the life that we have, so that I can feel safe, so that I can have a good education, so that I can live a beautiful life. I mean, this is the aspiration that I have now, that I have for my family and my children. When I think about it, right, that I want them to say these things like, Dad, you looked at all these beautiful neighborhoods and you were always so helpful to people, and you did all of that for us, right? I want that feeling, and I want that message that my family says to me every day to say to you as well. So definitely come check it out. come see some of these beautiful neighborhoods and these beautiful homes. You know, last but not least, I always want to tell you guys just my personal idea and opinion about it, right? So when I think about a place like this, I mean, if you're looking for a neighborhood that has that small town charm, you know, modern convenience, this should be the place on your radar, right? It's got that safety that you can think of. I mean, you just saw me hit the whole block. I didn't run from any Rottweilers. No, I'm just kidding. Because but at the making of this video, somebody might move in. You might have a neighbor that move in and come with a giant German Shepherd or a Rottweiler or something. But in just this moment, at this very moment, as I walk around, you know, there's none of that. So we got an opportunity for new development, obviously. So there's still growth happening here. You get to enjoy the best of both worlds, peaceful, suburban neighborhood, right? Access to the city amenities, which are nearby. But because it's so popular, I would say one of the things that's the downside is if you don't get into this neighborhood early, the prices are just going to keep going up, right? As the demand to be in this neighborhood continues to skyrocket, the prices of these homes continue to go up as well. I mean, home prices in University Hills are really on the high end for the Weatherford average. So it may not be for every budget, but listen, if you do what you know you're called to do, and you do it with a passion, and you do it with an excellence and with a vigor and with a verve, right? There's not anything that you cannot achieve. I mean, this isn't just about self-development. This is about doing the thing that you were created to do, being the you were created to be, and figuring out what that is, and then putting everything you have behind it. And I guarantee you, it will change your life. There will things that will come about in your life. There are opportunities that will open up in your life in ways that you couldn't imagine, because you solely focused. You cut out the distractions. You left the many opportunities alone. You learned the power of no. Man, you learned the power of no. I've been thinking about that one for me pretty recently, is learning the power of no. Learning how to say no, even to things that seem good, even to things that sound good, even to things that are good. Learning how to say no to those things. Across the street here. Learning how to say no to those things, because they only get in the way of what's meant for you, right? So that's what I'm here for. Always, always, always helping each and every one of you be a better you, build a better family, so you can buy your family a better lifestyle, right? I mean, overall, when I think about it, University Hills is an excellent choice for those who prioritize, you know, safety for their families or kids, strong schools, welcoming community, steady property appreciation, ongoing development. Listen, buying here is not just an opportunity to get into a better home. It's an opportunity to create a better life for you and your family. So choose wisely, you know, make smart financial decisions. And if you're interested in seeing this neighborhood firsthand, listen, I'd love to take you on a tour and help you find the perfect home that fits your needs. Look, we already saw this one earlier. We talked about this one earlier. This one right here is 2141, like we mentioned at the early part of the video, that is for sale in the beautiful University Hills. Listen, I'm so glad I got to share this awesome neighborhood and these beautiful homes with you guys. And I am looking forward to hearing from you. And as I always say, let me tell you guys something. With God, all things are possible if you just believe. right? Don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. Keep going. Listen, I just did a speech not too long ago, and I was sharing with the audience that I was speaking to. And the speech title that I gave was called Build Your Wall. And it wasn't a play on or a pun towards President Trump. But I will tell you this. When I gave that speech, the entire premise of that message was this. It's one step at a time. Nobody sets out to build a wall. You know what they set out to do? They set out to lay a brick. And then after they lay that first brick, they lay another. And after they lay that second brick, they lay another. And after they lay the next one, they lay another. And after all the bricklaying, you take a few steps back to look at your progress, to look at all of your work. And you know what you have? You have a wall. Too many times we get overwhelmed because we look at the mountain and we say, I could never climb that. But you don't know if you can climb it unless you take the first step. So I tell you, whoever you are, if you're listening, whatever it is that you're supposed to do, whatever it is that you're going to do, stop thinking, stop analyzing, take the first step. And after you take the first step, don't get satisfied. Take the second step. And after you take the second step, guess what? Take the third step. And before you know it, you'll be able to look behind you and see how far you've come and be grateful that not only did you take the steps, but you had the faith to become the person that you are today, simply because you took the first step. Thank you guys so much. Listen, this is Welcome to the Neighborhood. My name is Kellan. I'm so glad and so grateful to God that I got the chance to share with you guys. And above all else, just keep going. See you guys later.